This is Dr. Dahan again on the live show. Feel free to call us at 888-67-DAHAN, 888-673-2426, or send your questions to Dr. Dahan at dahanlive.com. I want to read you an email which I have received, and it's I wouldn't say it's a negative email, but it's an email which at times makes you wonder, what is the person thinking? So let me read you the email, you'll see where I'm coming from. Dr. Dahan, I've been in practice for quite some time, and sometimes I can't even understand why I'm in practice, because the reimbursements by insurance companies have been getting less and less. All the problems and all the issues and everything else that comes along with the practice, sometimes it's just not worth it. I'm frustrated because the amount of work that I do is not getting paid for. I don't know if there's a way that we can change some of the codes. I'm not sure if there's things that we can do to improve it. What advice could you give me? Let me just say, you have to take that frustration and turn it into a fascination. If you're frustrated, it has nothing to do with the insurance companies. Let's face it, insurance companies pay for the services that you've rendered. Now, if the amount that they're paying you is not sufficient enough, then you may want to reanalyze your relationship with that insurance company. Maybe you're on a plan, and if you realize that the service that you're rendering does not pay for that service, then you want to ask yourself, should you be on that plan? If it doesn't pay, why would you be on it? There are plans which don't pay enough. Then get out of the plan. That's one thing to do. Something else to consider. If you're frustrated at the insurance companies, ask yourself the questions. Are you getting paid on all those services? And if you're not getting paid, is it because of the documentation? Is it because of the medical necessity? Is it because of the overlooked diagnosis? Is it because of the treatment protocol? Is it because of the type of service that you're rendering, which is not reimbursable? Ask yourself the question. I can tell you hundreds of our clients, and I've got over 1,250 clinics in 45 states. They're getting paid. So, where are you? Are you not one of those clients, one of those doctors in those states? Of course you are. And of course you should be getting paid. And of course you deserve it. The question is, why aren't you getting paid? It always fascinates me when I have two clients and one of them gets paid for the service and another doesn't get paid even though they're in the same state. Now the one who gets paid will call me and say, I am doing phenomenal. Things are great. Can I do more? The one who's not getting paid complains and says, the insurance companies are bad. Everything is wrong. How could it be? Two offices, same state, same plans. How is that? Often has to do with the way the documentation is done. Either the billing is incorrect, or the processing of the billing is incorrect, or the follow-up after the processing of the billing is also incorrect. It could also be to do with the documentation, the diagnosing of the patient, the way the treatment plan was set up. There are many things that you have to look into. To be frustrated at the insurance company doesn't get you anywhere. Insurance companies are very smart. They're very smart. And they're well educated in this business. They pay attention to every single detail. And you may say, well, they do things that are totally wrong. Trust me, insurance companies are very careful with what they do. And they don't break the law. They know what the rule is. Except that you have not read the contract in a comprehensive way, or as a comprehensive way as they did. They wrote the contract. You need to write the clauses. What is it that they're asking? Understand what they want. Understand what they need. Get on the phone, call and say, hello, my name is Dr. Dahan. I want to know. What does it take? What do you need? What's the documentation? Spend time, effort, and energy on learning what to do to improve your practice. Don't let that frustration overtake you. That's ridiculous. It's a waste of time. It's not what you want. Ask yourself, what is it that you're doing which is not right? Now, you can't tell me for a fact that there are hundreds of other doctors in your own state that all not getting paid. That's not possible. You'll never find that. And it's interesting because, as I mentioned before, I had clients of mine in Tennessee, and they were related, and I had this issue. And one of them was nothing but complex frustration about not getting paid, while the other one was enjoying every single bit of his day and his journey. And I proved it to them. Not because I'm so smart. I want you to know I don't know much more than you do. Here's the difference. I have experience in all these obstacles and growth. I've been doing this for years. And I can tell you for a fact that once you become as trained as I have been, and I've seen so much around the country, all the things that I have learned, you understand that the problem often is not in the outside, but it's inside. It's in me. On how you see things. Take two couples, for instance. Both of them get married. Both of them, beautiful love, beautiful families. Everything went well. 3 years later, one couple says, we're getting divorced. The other one, buying a brand new house. What happened? They both fell in love. Both had a beautiful journey. They both had a great relationship. They both had the same circumstances. One of them decides to get divorced. The other one is buying a new house. The way you look at your life and the way you operate on a daily basis leaves a lot of imprint onto everything that you're doing. With a positive attitude, with the way that you're developing and organizing yourself and planning it, will make a big difference in how your practice comes about and things go in your day-to-day basis. So I suggest you look at your practice and ask yourself, is that the right way? Is this me? Often you will find, by the way, it's not the insurance company. You'll find that over and over again. So again, reanalyze, check out what you've got, and see if it makes a difference. Thank you very much, and I hope this answered your question. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get my latest update.